So this is an update on my little fire skid. I might add another barrel or tank to it. I have actually a 50-gallon tank back at my in-laws farm. Only thing is it's a bottom feed, so it sits way high on its cradle, so I don't really like that too much, but it's what I got. So I've taken my diesel slip tank out because I might be working for a municipality instead of for the same contractor, but we'll see how that works out. So for the time being, I've got the 55-gallon drum. I do not have the relief valve slash refill hose hooked up at the moment, but I probably will soon. This is I imagine it's made in China like everything else these days, but the Honda was too expensive, as everybody knows. It's not cracked, is it? Anyway, Power Ease by BE model 7.0, so it's 7 horsepower pump. It's supposed to generate a maximum of 85 psi. It's a 2-inch suction, and then it's this is 1.5 inches. This is actually a type of forestry coupling. It's just a quarter turn coupling, very commonly used here in Canada. I'm not so sure about the US, but it's just a twist basically, and they call it a quarter turn because it's basically all you turn, and there you go. And this is just a reducer to garden hose thread here. So I've got a gated Y, because I've only got 55 gallons of water on board of this thing. I'm not going to go and put the great big 1.5-inch hose on there unless I'm pulling a draft from a stream or something. I went and put a gauge on here. I haven't, since I put the gauge on, I haven't used it, but that's all in the works. I might even try it out today just to make sure. As you can see, it's pretty windy and the bush has been getting drier, and east of here about an hour there was a large bush fire yesterday, and I'm not sure if they got it under control last night or not. So anyway, I'm part of the ATV club that's out there, and it's kind of sad because we keep getting all these fires out there because of irresponsible people. So it burns down a really nice forest, and it destroys a nice ATVing place there. Plus, it makes us look bad. And the cause was by an idiot burning garbage in a fire barrel. So I quickly put this together yesterday, just in case, you never know. I've got the broom, I've got a rake, I've got a spade, I got some 1-inch discharge, I've got my normal 3/4 inch, I have some more on the way actually, and then I've got the 50-foot roll of 1.5 inches, which has the forestry quarter turn coupling on. And I know I've been pondering about getting some 1-inch forestry in case I get like a 100-gallon tank or something. So I took some of the fittings out of here because I just didn't need that many. This basically allows me to go to 1 inch. I can use it with this and refill a tank or whatever a lot faster because it's not really fire hose. So 1.5-inch nozzle, standard forestry style. Nobody really likes them, but they're cheap and they're easy to use. Same with this, 3/4 inch, and this. But this is usually what I use. I actually made a setup to fit on my quad. It only uses a 25-gallon tank, but these are pretty popular with some of the municipalities. And yeah, the garage is full of just stuff. So the little 1-inch pump is now on there. I took my little hand whip hose. I have a 10-foot hose that I can put on there. And I tried it out a little bit the other day. It worked not too bad. Everything's fairly sturdy on here. I've got your standard, I call it the tank to pump valve. And I carry a coil of 1-inch suction. I think it's 25 feet in length. And then that allows me to draft from a stream, refill, or, pull a draft and charge a hose or a small line or whatever you need. And then for the overflow, because you don't always want your butt to get wet if you're riding around with this thing, so I just made kind of a vent on the top here. Like there was a vent before, it was just a little pinhole, so I bored it out and I put a bulkhead fitting on there, and then I just put it so it goes behind here, and hopefully my butt stays dry. because it's not really fun to drive around with a wet butt. And I'll probably carry a 50-foot roll of that lay flat hose as well, just in case. So, and this is probably what I'll use for the club if we're holding any events or anything like that. So I know I've got other stuff sitting on here, but yeah, so that's what's new with all of this stuff. And yeah, and then that's all made so I can take it apart easily, put it away if I don't need it, or if I don't want anything stolen out of the back of the truck, because you never know, things grow legs. And I still got the backpack pumps, so I'll have to fill those up soon. But we're expecting rain on the weekend, so we'll see if it happens or not. Some ways I hope it doesn't happen, but I don't want the sandy lands to burn down either. So we had a lot of rain last fall, so there was absolutely no bush fires, and I don't know, sometimes you need some fires to clean out the forest, and here in Manitoba a lot of our forests are quite overgrown and they're not managed at all. So I was doing some brush cutting with the excavator there at the end of March, and it was just phenomenal how overcrowded and stuffed up everything is. So I don't know, hard to say what's going to happen this year. Last year we had a monsoon season in the fall, and it would have been nice that if some of the bush had gotten cleaned out in some places, but the more it builds up, the worse the fires are going to get. And I don't know if the government even gives a shit about that. So anyway, that's enough ranting for now.